تعال تعال تعال. ايه هذا خرا هذا. ايه قول له ايه. حدثوها يعني. تقليب. يلا ثواني بس عم بظبط البث. ايه. مين انت؟ هويلي. معناتها معلمة بدي افتح لك بث خصوصي هالتحدي الاساطير هدول معلم ما بصير ده شلون من كان. يا هذا الحكي معلم انت مستواك معلم تلعب مع مصنفين مع بطولة يعني معلم ما شلون من كان انت ايش عم تحكي صلي على النبي. ادخل جواويش. لك يا ريت ياك يا زبلات على الفاضي مشكلة ما عم بفهم يعني ما مخه ما ولد. ما هو مش ما راح يفهم عليك يعني انه عم تحكي معه انه ايه تفضل يلا. توكل. ليش مالك مظبط الاسهم عمو؟ تفضل توكل. ما هي محرزة معلم مرة نوصل الإضافي ذاتا. بلغ ما هي محرزة تظبط الإعدادات ما راح نوصل الإضافي.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
لا
nicely
معلم
here.
ده أخذ خشني نعمة.
Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear. The noise is fervent. The atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator Peter Drury.
هذا لسه هي أول مباراة هدي عليها بلا إيطاليات من هدول الشغل المسخرة.
Here's Jim Beglin. Hi everyone and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
أنت مثل بنبسط بهاد تبع ستو عرفت المثل؟
Given a new look after 4 years of renovations, it is bigger, better, and ever more beautiful. We have already started here.
ما عنده.
And the finish! And there's an early warning shot.
بعد لنا على الصوت نشوفه.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
لا والله شوف بهيك بطولات عن جد بدعي لك.
Syria have the chance to go the other way.
لا والله بهيك بطولات بدعي لها.
And here's Hullet. Chance for a shot.
لك هدي عم نقول لك اول مباراة لسه يا ابن الحلال، هدي شوي.
It's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his
توكل.
teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Yaya Toure. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Thuram. Messi. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Hullet.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Thuram cuts out the pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham is the team's great visionary. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Hullet. That's a little off target.
Syria really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Swept in. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Yaya Toure.
حكام.
Ronaldinho. Can he finish? And he's gone looking for safety. And this is Hullet. And reclaimed it in a trice. Toure wins the duel this time. Maldini. That's a sharp pass. He is through here. And he welcomes it in. Out towards the flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Dembele. Dembele. And this is Messi. Dembele. Plays it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's an excellent interception. Now he's off and running. Bellingham. Zola. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Messi. And he's had it nicked away.
Portugal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone. Syria truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And here's Hullet. Ronaldinho tries to play it through. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nedved. Now it's Hullet. Bellingham. Chance! And one more try!
ايه
It's
ايه
in.
مقي معي.
They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Thuram clears it away. And the half-time whistle goes.
عم بسمع
The
بسمع.
two teams at half-time, they've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half.
بس كنا عم نقلبه
Manager
للميسيو
should be
جاويش.
pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their
عم
equaliser,
بحكي.
and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
وين رايح
Up and running after
وين رايح؟
Nedved going face to face with his great rival. Zola. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Searching pass he's played there. Showing good feet.
طب هذا ليش وقع؟
It's a brilliant interception.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Zola. And Zola!
جي ابلع.
Zola! Sheer football poetry! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
انت بتحسن ما بقصر.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop?
انت ممكن عندك يمكن، انا لغي من عندي لاني التمكين. جرب. اذا مقفولة اللعبة ما بتحسن، بدك تدخل على حساب يتمكن بالاول. استنى لاخلص وادخل.
Syria are looking to go forward now.
يا حمار ما تدخل هلا بتفصل اللعبة يا جحشد.
Ronaldinho.
لك دق له عدنا على الواتس.
Will not want to lose. Takes a shot. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Mbappe is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Zola. Requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. And they've got a throw.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله. هلا والله. رقم حارس وأهداف. كيف يعني؟ ما فهمت عليك أخوي. لك يا جحش يا حمار يا تور. فتح الحساب. نعن أخت الرياضة، نعن أخت. جاويك بشرفك بعته أنت؟ لا خرايفي تمك يا زبلات، أنا ربحان لا طيروني يا دجحش. فتح الحساب. يا انا ربحان بدي العن. لك عم تمنيك علي؟ شو؟ لك عم بلعب مع جويش. ليش فتحت الحساب؟ ما فتحت اللعبة، بدي احط التمكين. بس فتحت الحساب قلعوني. ما قلت لك لا تفتح. الله استنى لا اخلص. ما لكن بعد ما خليتني اخسر كنت ربحان عليه 2-1. هذا برتبح عليه مره ثانيه.
يلا بتفوت زي يرضيك تعال لي بالوين بفوت صحيح فتح حسابات المستخدمين.
الله اكفر كفره هسه يقول لي ليش تكفر.
لا تفوت هلا اللي من وين مكنها العمل دخلت ولا
ادخل على حسابات المستخدمين. ايه على اخرى مشاركة الجهاز واللاعب بدون اتصال. اعطيه بس تمكين.
ايه خلاص يلا
توكل. نعم ياي لاخو دقيقة 70 شيء. لا ترجع لأخي، لا ترجع بعد ما خسرتني. مالي على انا ربحان. اكيد زوبوزلاي عنده بليدز اسطورية والله. طلع لسه عم بسجل فوقها. لا انت عن جد بدك تبعت ابو عبده. شفتها. بدك تطويرة سوبوزلاي تعال تكرم. بس ما اظن انا معدل فيه. عامله اودو سوبوزلاي يعني ماني معدل فيه تطويرات بتذكر. بس هي تطويرته 4 ب9 9 5 10 والدفاع 8. بالله عليك زبلات عم تجدبه يعني. والله جدبه. 2-1 مخسروا اياها على البث يا زلمه. بتبرخ تنسحب. عن جد عن جد جدبت زبلات يعني. إيه اوتو مو قلت لك ما بلعب فيه كتير قليل لا انزله. بس ما بعرف هالسيزون نزلته. بس اوتو ما بلعب فيه كتير يعني. عملوا تطويره اوتو عاديه. خذ راحتك روحي. معلم تعرف وين كان وصل اللدع؟
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This
لا
really
ما
is
بتعمل.
the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
We're looking at the new incarnation of the famous Camp Nou, now even more prominent as the symbol of the Catalan capital. And as you can see, we've already started here. Messi, Thuram with the clearance.
هيدا تضل تحكي هلا 10 دقايق ما بتخلص.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball.
لا ايش هالمسخره زولا بشرفك.
Lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Thinks about the shot. And that's been drilled in. That was very necessary. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with
كذاب ما راح يلعبك معه.
And here's Hullet. And the shot!
شيمات شاركو بالمصاري.
Determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Ferdinand getting this one clear. Syria are looking to go forward now. Now it's Bellingham. And now the breakaway. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Bout of passing here. And Hullet! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Dembele. Can he spark a counter here? Always onto this. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Ronaldinho with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Bellingham. Steaming on. Real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Chooses to go back. He's having a go! And again the keeper stands strong.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
And he's gone looking for safety. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
And here's Dembele. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Dembele! Bellingham gets it away. And here's Hullet. He's being urged to shoot. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronald shoots!
ما بيحسن ما يمو. ما بتحسن ما تمو. ما بتحسن.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Swept in. Schmeichel claims it. Safe hands. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Nedved. He's shifting through the gears here. Vieira calmly anticipates.
Syria certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Dembele. He's having a shot! Zola. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Dembele! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Oh, he's been shaped to shoot! It's in! Again!
يعني ليش ما بشتت؟
Twice, and they are
ليش ما بشتت؟
scoring!
بس افهم ليش ما بشتت؟
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
يعني
Listen,
ليش ما
he would have
بشتت؟
been
بس فهمني.
advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how...
And it's half-time here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
والله زبلات روحنا مباراة كنا ربحانين يا زلمة.
There's the start of the second half.
مين بارتية بأمود أحسبه هديك بارتية خسرتني إياها؟ يعني أنت العادي ما في حياة أبدا يا زلمة. طب أنت ليش دخلت حسابي وقلت لك استنى؟
Messi going face to face with his great rival. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Pirlo. Good ball, good take. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Zola, there he goes, motoring forward. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that interception was most necessary. There's the shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Pirlo. Yaya Toure. Zola. Zola takes control of it and he's on the move. Goes for a shot! It's there! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Syria are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Syria get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Syria are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Szoboszlai is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Really well played. He read that perfectly. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Shevchenko. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Figo. Ronaldinho. Szoboszlai. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Hullet. And that has been clubbed away. Lovely feet. Cross to the back post. He's dealt with that well. And a chance! He has done it!
GG.
There seemed no way back, but they are level. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then.
He's going for goal! Defending of the desperate variety. And he welcomes it in. Flings in across.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rummenigge. Elects to cross. Up he goes! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Figo has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
That has been cut short. And it's Ronaldinho. Figo. Rummenigge.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai driving forwards. Ambitious ball here. No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. Played with finesse. Tries a shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it!
يعني بشرفك ما اللعبة بدها
A
سب.
real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds were...
بالله عليك ما بده واحد يسب اللعبة ويسبه لسوبوزلاي.
And that's it. Syria can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, they found wanting, in my opinion, in a few areas that would have made a difference to the result.
انت شفت لي سوبوزلاي معلم ما احلاه؟ لا شفت لي انت سوبوزلاي شلون قال هدها لك اياها لإلك.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
هنا اول بارتيه يا شباب، مو محسوبه
Wow,
بعدون
this
يغير
really
الحساب.
is impressive. The future Camp Nou, it has been christened. A show of power, prominence, prestige for Barcelona. We have already started here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us. And the shots! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Syria are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, no joy this time. Ferdinand lays it forward. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Shapes to shoot! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Syria are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
والله يلا يا عمر، عم بلعب والله ما عارف في ايه. بس خلص تكرم عينك بلعب معك.
Bellingham tries to play it through, and this is Hullet. Nice control. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ronaldinho.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Syria finding their passes. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. And here's Hullet. Zola. Soboslai. Bellingham. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Rummenigge. Good chance here! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's a promising position. Ronaldinho, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Szoboszlai. Rummenigge. And here's Dembele. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Out to the right. And it's Nedved. Dink through. Chance for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Syria looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Dembele. He's away. Can he finish? Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now it's Nedved. Nedved stood his ground strongly. And the can he finish?
JJ.
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there.
And the first half is done. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Syria are cruising it at
تسلم
half-time.
تسلم يا عمو.
3-0 ahead. And the second half gets underway. Zola. Oh, this is a very good run. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bellingham. Now that's well seen too. Nedved. Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. Rummenigge. And here's and a chance! Oh, brilliant save.
Inter certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Luis Suarez! Toure gets it clear. Rafael Varane. Passes short and sharp. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And he can clear it away. Now it's Hullet. And it's Bellingham. And the shot's on here. A big chance! He scores! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Spread out to the left. Ronaldinho's delivery. Maldini gets good distance on it. Szoboszlai. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Bale. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ronaldinho. Rummenigge! And yes, it's there! Back within 1. They have them in their sights again.
Look, that was a technical
ايش هي الخطة اللي
interaction
جربوا
of
ما
great
عندهم؟
football. That has gone down a treat.
خلاص كنت متقدم 3-0 عملة 3-2.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game.
It's
ابلع جي
He
جي.
hits the net. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
And the finish! It's in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable.
Beckham! It's loose and and he's following up!
جي جي تقليب تقليب.
There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like it's just about. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Suarez. Chooses to go back. So what can they make of this? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Neymar. He has found a way through. Neymar. And the shot! Bullet. Oh, what has happened here? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pele. Luis Suarez. Zola. And that's a good-looking ball. Time added on 4 minutes. And this is Neymar. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Suarez. He's gone for goal! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
And this is Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped.
جي جي جاويش جي جي روحي تقليب.
It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but
لساتها عم شغل ساريا السواس.
undeniably better equipped.
ثواني جاويش وبجيك بس راي على العوجة. بس لحظة عندي احكي تليفون وجايكم. عمار روح يلا بلعب مع جواويش، بس اخلص بلعب معك.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
We are, of course, at the future, and he shoots! And he's heaved it away. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Corner given.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Zola. Syria have a free kick. Referees come over. It's a red card. Inter Milan, already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
Inter Milan have gone to the bench, and we've only just begun.
Look, to make a change this early, Peter, is not the norm. He seems to be unhappy about it, and I sympathise. I think he's been harshly treated.
So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Great ball if he can get there. And this is it. It's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To open the scoring. And he's buried it. 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So a breakthrough already. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Rummenigge. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Toure is the guilty party there. Yaya Toure has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Inter Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one big header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Not the most accurate pass. Zola has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Rummenigge. And here's Zola. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, shooting chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Vieira. Well, that has not gone well. Looking for a runner. Ferdinand makes the interception. Yaya Toure. Zola, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Messi. And it's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Zola. Oh, some tackle that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Rummenigge. 30 minutes gone. And it's Messi. And here's Hullet. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Hullet. Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Could move up a gear here. Rummenigge. No, it's not getting there. Hullet looks to get on the end of this. And the counter is on. He is just caressing the ball. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Thuram cuts it out.
Syria certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's Hullet. Hullet! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Syria have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. And it's Yaya Toure. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's away! No foul, says the referee. And he's gone long. And that's another good win of the ball. Mbappe. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Here we go again.
Syria can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Maldini kept aware, And it is reclaimed easily. And here's Mbappe, played out wide. Shot at goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Zola. Passing nice and neat. Nedved knocks it in. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Now this could be a chance. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Nedved. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Referee has just said play on. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Messi. Bellingham. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Vieira. And here's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, can he get onto this? Varane wins the duel this time. Up towards the front line. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham. Luis Suarez. Bale. A header! He will be livid with himself.
حبيبي عبرد عليك. كنت والله مسكر المايك مالي منتبه. حقك علي ما تواخذني. كنت عم بقلق ابو شريك انه شو اسمه. انا بشان موضوع الخطط والله مرتاح بهاي الخطة، يعني ما بلعب غير فيها هاي الخطة الصراحة، وشفتها عجبتني يعني كويسة معي. خطط الدور الخمسة ما بلعب فيهم انا ابدا، بس ممكن اجربها، ممكن مثلا اجربها بمباراة مثلا ودية كذا بجربها ايه، بس والله خطتي هي انا مرتاح فيها كتير يعني، وبلعب فيها لعب حلو. هي 5-3-2.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Nice physical challenge. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Neymar. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Goes down, but nothing given.
Syria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Neymar. Yaya Toure. Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. he's only too happy to take that back.
ما ليش ما بتعدي ايش فيه؟
Syria finding their passes. Beckham. That has been cut short. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage.
Big chance!
ينعن عرضك يا لعبة.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his... Here's a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Desperate defending required here. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence.
بلك الهي شلون.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Tries to get it clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Now there's a fine ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Toure cuts a... There's the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Suarez fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And that's been
لا يا زلمة انطرد من عنده تقول انطرد من عندي.
Nicely worked. Shevchenko, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Neymar. Beckham looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Neymar. And that's... And the shot!
بلا إيطالية هدول بحبهم أنا.
Oh yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal.
It's Neymar! Oh, that could cost them.
Neymar really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Beckham with the cross. And he knocks it clear. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
لحمد دقيته مثلث لجاويش تقول مشغل ذكاء مو هيك.
We've got a very different game now. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
والله بدي العب ديفيجن بس بحمي كمباراة مع رفيقي. لعبنا هيك بارتين نتسلى تحماي بعدين اكمل ديفيجن. طلع شلون بده يلعب معي.
And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Now it's Figo. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
كولر
He's got tall.
كولر يا
And
بندوق
that
كولر
could have brought them level.
Well, it's certainly
كولر.
encouraging, Peter. At least they're
إيه؟
going about things the
أمرك.
right way after falling behind.
Tries to play it through. Figo receives it in a wide position. Neymar spots it and intercepts. That's a sharp pass. A heavy challenge. Beckham. Challenge just
Oof.
a bit on the firm side.
قلع للاعب قلعه قتله.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mateus, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's there to get it away.
Inter really
نعم.
don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Figo delivers.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Ferdinand clears. Mateus. And it's Lam. Played out to the right. And he's
انا عارضك
whipped
يا
it
كولر اذا
across.
بتجيب لك شي هدف هلا اطمئن.
Inter Milan could have here their final chance. All hands on deck for this one. He rises.
اوف يا سلام هاي اخر لقطة ما احلاها. جي جي روحي سجل لي بارتية جاويش سجل لي بارتية على جاويش. فضي الحبر كتبها على الواتس. عمار لسه عم بلعب مع جاويش لسه عم بلعب مع جاويش. لا اخلص فبقى انا ببعت لك بس بدي العب معك انا ببعت لك. خلى مرة العب بلعب مع جاويش. لا في زناقة يعني عرفت شلون؟
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
We are, of course, at the future Nou Camp. Given a new look after 4 years of renovations, it is bigger, better and ever more beautiful. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Varane gets over and intercepts. Ronaldinho. Big chance! Oh, that was venomous. Oh, good-looking ball. Dembele.
That's good play from him.
Dembele! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And here's Hullet. And this is Messi. Well read, and the danger is averted. Tries a shot! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Hullet. Now it's Dembele. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, shooting chance! And that was very necessary. And the counter is on. Mbappe, looking for the run. And Zola! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Takes a shot! Goal! Inter! And they get themselves in front! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Shot a goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. And here's Mbappe.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ronaldinho. And here's Dembele. He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And yes, it's him again. Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, that's ambitious. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's Ronaldinho. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Costa Curta chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And it's Thuram. Costa Curta. And it's Thuram.